Hi everyone, I am Jasmine and you are listening to DNM with Jasmine Season 2, a podcast where I have deep and meaningful conversations with myself and my guests. My guest today is my batchmate from medical school. We were 18 when we first met and went through a somewhat difficult but the best learning experience of our lives. Please welcome Dr. Anubhuti.
Hello. Thank you, Jasmine, for inviting me on your podcast. I
Oh, thank
am
you so much for coming.
I'm delighted to be here.
Pleasure is all mine. So, Anubhuti and we are friends from med school. I wouldn't say friends, we were batchmates.
We were batchmates. We were never friends.
We were never friends. We are friends now.
No.
Now, after
Yes.
graduating. Yes. So, Anubhuti, just quickly go and introduce yourself to my listeners, please.
Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Hello, listeners. I am Dr. Anubhuti. I am working at a private hospital in Punjab, and I have done my graduation with this pretty little girl, Jasmine.
Thank you so much for that
Uh,
compliment. We were together for like almost 6 years. The phase where friendships and these relationships and just connections in general are the most important thing in your life.
yes.
Exam and everything ये सब secondary हो जाता है. What occupies your mind is यार वो मुझसे बात नहीं कर रही या उसने मुझे ये क्यों
Uh,
बोल दिया है ना. तो
yeah, you're right.
most of our self-worth depends on approval and validation from other
Other
people.
people. Yes.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about this?
I have a thought, but it might be different than yours. But
Mm-hmm.
since birth, we are with a company of a mother. Then we are in the company of a family. Then siblings. Then when we go to college and especially to hostel, when we start our hostel life, we tend to form that atmosphere around us. Though family is very forgiving, where family is very unconditional, but the friends are not like that. Friends are not forgiving and friends are not unconditional. Rather, they
Wow.
the most conditional people you will ever need meet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we tend to find that atmosphere in the college, and when somebody does not talk to us, we tend to find their approval that why are you not talking to us, what has happened, what is wrong, because that is what we do with our families. But we
Hmm.
have to draw a line between friends and family, and that is the place where things go wrong, I guess, because we don't
Hmm.
have an understanding about that friendship is conditional.
So, Anu, I
Yes.
hear such maturity in your words. What was your relationship with your own self going through those phases?
I used to feel very alone. I
Hmm.
cannot stay alone. I just cannot do things alone. I can do things. I could not do things alone when I was in college. I always
Hmm.
needed somebody around me because I always had somebody around me before college. Let it be my mother, let it be my father, and let it be my brother. I used to have tuitions at 4 o'clock in the morning, and my brother used to wake me up and take me to the tuition. And he used to wait outside and then bring me back home. So that's how I have been nurtured since starting. So I wanted that kind of thing in the college also, but I realized that was not acceptable. I think ठीक नहीं था वो कि ऐसा सोचना कि ऐसा मेरे साथ कोई करेगा. So yeah, some senior of
Hmm.
ours told me that
Hmm.
it's very easy to live in a hurt, but it's very difficult to stay alone. But when crack that code of staying alone, you don't need anybody in your life ever again. You will never need anybody in your life ever again. And he told me this in first year, and I still remember his words.
So I hear that there is this acknowledgement that there were needs that would be fulfilled by external sources.
Yes.
So when you used to communicate those needs to other people, what was their reaction?
uh there is a one term and condition stars over it. When you are
Hmm.
talking to a person in which their needs are also getting fulfilled, and then you are telling your own needs, then it's a good communication.
Hmm. Did you think at that time that your needs were being heard and fulfilled by your friends or your boyfriends at that time?
No, no. I wish I could speak a little louder, but no.
That no
Not at
sounds very
all.
painful. Yeah. Tell me
Yeah,
about
I
it.
don't know what this thing is. I don't know what. Still now, I'm 25 years old and I want somebody else's happiness over me. Why? Why? I don't know. I don't understand that. And I want to understand it. Why someone else's happiness matters more than my own happiness.
Tell me more about it. When you say दूसरे की खुशी ज़्यादा important है, what does that mean?
That if some I keep somebody's needs and somebody wants over mine, and
Uh,
somewhere
mm,
inside me, deep down inside me, sometimes
mm.
other people's happiness also make me happy. So that's also the reason why I, don't keep my needs and wants above.
Has it ever happened, Anu, that because of this question that you're not able to find the answer to, कि why other people's needs matter most to me, have you found yourself to not communicating your needs because there is a fear of rejection that might come from it?
I have an habit that if somebody says no to me, na, so I will not ask for it again. It is with my family as well. I will not ask for it again.
Like when they say no to you, how does it make you feel? And because I know कि when you ask for something, it happens when you have done a lot of things for that person,
Yes,
and
yes.
then you
And I
say,
have thought
कि,
it through. And I have thought it through. Like I am a
hmm,
Capricorn, I know I have thought it like millions of times. So
hmm,
yeah. Whenever I ask for something, it's like with very much of the optimism that it will be ending in yes. I want a yes, honestly.
but then this is not in your hands, no, Anu.
It is not in my hand, but earlier, I
Hmm,
think 2, 3 years ago, it used to make me very angry.
hmm.
I used to be very hurt, but most of my anger used to, dominate every other feeling of mine. But now, when somebody says no, I will do it on my own.
So, Anu, coming from that phase
Yes.
of your friends not validating your needs or listening to your needs, now when you are 25, how have those friendships changed over the years?
Okay. So there are some people with whom I won't say that I had all bad friends. There were
Hmm.
some people who were a little mean. Okay, they
Hmm.
used to keep their needs above mine.
Hmm.
So I'm not friends with them anymore because
Yes.
life is short
Hmm.
and I want to be around people who make me happy and whom I can
Yeah.
make happy, not around
Yes.
the people who will make me feel like bullshit. So yeah, out of the life.
It's very sad when you say no to a friend that you were in a habit of saying yes to all the time. It breaks your heart. And
It will break
um,
it break your heart once, not twice. Don't worry about it. It is no harm
yes,
in saying no.
yes.
The neighbors are the people who will come first before your relatives even when you are in crisis, right?
Hmm.
Still we have a boundary wall with them.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it is never wrong to draw your boundary.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, and I had to learn it the hard way how to have healthy boundaries around me because I would just never say no to my friends. And as I've grown, I've realized that there are certain things that I'm not okay with. And now that I've started to say no to them, they're not taking my boundaries in a very healthy way. And if somebody does not respect that, I think it's okay for me to outgrow that friendship because you're absolutely right. Life is too short, and I would rather want to be around people who motivate me, the people who are kind, the people who see me for who I am.
And
Hmm.
rather you should be happy that they are out of your life now, or you have
Hmm.
seen their true colors. Because if
Hmm.
this thing has gone for another 10 years now,
Yeah.
they would have literally eaten you up.
Yeah.
Literally eaten you up. Your own
Yeah.
friends sometimes eat you up. You know, life
Yeah.
is full of memories, so let's make it with happy memories than sad. And other thing
Yeah.
is, hate is a very strong word and
Yeah.
stronger emotion.
Yeah.
So when you start hating somebody or even disliking somebody, you are eating yourself from within. So I
Yeah.
think that's not an healthy thing to do as well. So I won't
Hmm.
suggest that to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stop talking to them. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's healthy for you. It's our mental peace should be on the top rather than anything else.
Those are some really wise thoughts, Anu.
Thank
And
you.
we're almost towards the end of the episode. Did
Okay.
you have any message to give to my listeners about adult female friendships?
Don't stress it out. It's never too bad to stay alone, you know. And rest is your peace of mind is on the top always.
Thank you so much, Anubhuti. I feel so honored and lucky to finally call you a friend. So, thank you once again for being on my podcast.
And thank you everyone for listening. I hope this conversation stays with you, and I wish that you find the courage to voice your story. If you like the podcast, do remember to subscribe to the channel, and a link to my website will be down in the description box. A new episode goes live every Friday. So until then, take care and be kind.